Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Tristan, and today I'm hopping straight into this video you already know, and we're going to be discussing how you guys can resell your sneaker investments in 2021 for the most profit so you can make the most money this year when you're investing in sneakers. You know, if you've invested in a shoe for a long enough time already and you're like, alright, it's at that point where I kind of just want to cash out, want to get the most money I can for it right now to, see how much I've made from it and just kind of collect my profits. Then today I'm going to be showing you where you can sell it to actually do that and kind of avoid fees. I won't be discussing places that really have a lot of fees for selling shoes really. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video. Again, you want more content just like this video, subscribe and like down below. I'd really appreciate it. Again, the goal on this video, let's say on this investment video, I want to try and hit 242 likes. Let's see if we can hit 242 likes. This isn't like an investment video, but just kind of a guide showing you all how you can make the most profit from your investments. So hope you guys will enjoy. Don't want to hold you all up too long, so hopefully this intro wasn't too long, but join the Discord if you haven't down below. It's my Discord, it's free. I'd appreciate it if you guys would join that, but let's go. Alright, so as you guys can see, I am here with the screen recording and just my typical Instagrams. Always shout these out at the start, so if you want to go follow my Instagram down below, then feel free, but we're not really going to be discussing this. The main thing I want to discuss right now is reselling those investments for the most profit. So the first place I want to discuss where you guys can resell a sneaker investment for the most profit is I've been saying this, is if you make a reselling Instagram account just on Instagram, and I've made one right here. As you guys can see, this is my reselling account, CLT Steals, and you can see I've posted a lot of different shoes, clothes, necklaces, chains, like a lot of different stuff over time, duffel bags like Louis Vuitton, Dior, Jordan 1s, just kind of everything. I posted a huge variety of stuff that I've been buying and selling, over 200 posts, and this is really a place that I make a lot of profit on, just selling any sneaker investments or stuff I have to resell, because there's no fees on Instagram, and there doesn't have to be fees on Instagram, especially once you build a following and have references on Instagram. Then you can start getting people to pay you through places like Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Gift, Zelle, other places like that that aren't protected, and then you can actually start avoiding fees, which is really the great thing about reselling on Instagram. Obviously, with buying on Instagram, be careful. I only buy through PayPal invoice really off people I don't trust. If it's someone I trust, then obviously I may use Cash App or like PayPal Gift or something, but obviously always look for references when buying off someone on Instagram and make sure they're legit. Don't, seriously, you got to make sure they're legit and always ask for references. Like, if you don't ask for references, it's not like a move. If you ask for references, it's just like you making sure you're getting something that's legit, you know what I mean? You're gonna have a real deal go down. So aside from that, why Instagram is kind of one of these best places to kind of resell on and get the most profit out of your investments is because, again, making an Instagram account. So how you would build a following like this, as you can see, the YouTube stuff does help, as you all know, but I've had this reselling account since pretty much the start of my YouTube stuff, even a little bit before it, and I got 5.6K on it right now. So you guys are probably asking, Tristan, how can I build a following like this? And my number one answer to this is consistently posting deals and shoes you have, things you have for sale. Even though if you may only post every once in a while and it may be like a big drop of like a bunch of investments, like 15, 20 pairs at once you want to sell, that's fine. But when you start following people on Instagram, looking to follow people that may follow you back so you can start building a following, a lot of Instagram resellers do shout out for shout out, so you can do that. I personally have never done that, maybe like once or twice like at the start, but I really have never done shout out for shout out. I honestly have just found the best way to build an Instagram following so more people can see my posts is using hashtags on my posts, consistently posting, because the more you consistently post, then the more people are going to stay up to date in your Instagram page and actually look at it more often. Trust me, that's a fact. And then another thing, again, that I want to go back to this one, it's not a different point, but using good hashtags. Using good hashtags on your posts actually make sure that more people actually see your posts in the Explore page, on even your normal feed, people that follow you. Everything, hashtags matter, because if you use good hashtags to optimize your posts, then, that's a good thing. You'll get more likes in it. So, and also if you post something cool, like if you post a cool pair of shoes or something that's hot and trending right now and you get good pictures, obviously presentation is everything. So make sure when you're posting your shoes on Instagram, make sure you have good high quality pictures too. Low quality pictures are not a good thing. So make sure you have good high quality pictures. Some of my photos probably aren't the best example of high quality ones, but you can at least see that they show the details and any flaws or anything of the shoes, which is a good thing about it. So make sure you're doing the exact same thing with that. Sometimes I feature the cat in it, you know what I mean? And this is like one investment I sold sold. So you can go look at that post, for example. Some of the hashtags I've used, again, I always show these. Actually, most of these posts are probably just going to have it as sold. Yeah, they're probably all going to say sold, actually. But hashtags I would typically use when posting something on Instagram to sell, I would use hashtag sneakers for sale, hashtag Supreme for sale. I mean, just anything that kind of like hashtag shoes for sale, just really anything under the shoes category, hype for sale, things like that. Those are hashtags you want to use because people do look at those and kind of look to see like, oh, what are people selling? And I've looked at that kind of stuff before to see if people are selling anything cool. I've looked on it for deals. So definitely use those hashtags to get your posts more optimized and make sure more people will see them. And with growing that Instagram following, you guys could go to my Instagram page right here and see who I'm following, and you can go follow these guys. Look at who they are following. Look at who comments on their posts. Give them a follow. Really, I would recommend though, just make sure you have a couple posts up on your page before you start following people, because people aren't going to follow an account with 0 posts. Just going to be honest. But you could put something in your bio that's kind of like maybe similar style to mine. You could say maybe new to Instagram reselling, look to make some safe deals or whatever. Just make sure you look legit. Make sure you have a good presence. That's an important thing. And make sure you have a couple posts up. And even if they don't have any likes, it's fine, because eventually people will like them and start looking at it and be like, oh man, this guy has a good deal here or there. Maybe they'll DM you and be like, this for sale. Posting your story every once in a while, that's important stuff. So my best Instagram advice really right there. That's my favorite place to really sell. The only place actually I currently sell, really, because my following's at a point where I don't really need to post anywhere else, because I have enough people hit me up for want to buy my stuff here. So hopefully y'all can get to that point too, and that's how you can make a reselling account. I could have made that a full video right there, but I kind of just broke it down for you all accidentally, but it's a good thing. So aside from that, that's why Instagram reselling is good. First place with 0 fees. And another place with 0 fees I want to mention is Facebook Marketplace. Now, Facebook Marketplace, you could really just go make a Facebook account, log in right there, and you can really just make listings right here for your local area. It's not that hard. Like, let's say I wanted to find some shoes in my area. I could be like, oh yeah, well, anybody got some Nike Dunks in my area within like 40 miles of me? And you can see there's people selling Dunks kind of around my area, and they got different deals going on. Obviously, most people now know that Dunks go for money, and most of these are also resellers, as you can probably tell. Most of these people are also resellers. So if you kind of notice that, and that's something, so you can see these are kind of around my local area. And yeah, see, I could just find posts, and you could do the same thing, and you could post things like this. Like, you see people have listings right here. Like, let's say I was interested in these Bodega Dunkas. I was like, okay, I'm interested in these, and you can see right here, you can see it's like, it shows like the post and everything. It shows like the 2 dunks, and you would have a listing kind of similar like this, and this looks pretty good. You see it's got good pictures, good quality. You should do something similar to this, and yeah, that's really how it would work. So you can post listings like that, and yeah, that's just kind of an example of how it would work with selling a Facebook Marketplace. But also, so this allows you to do local deals, which allows you to do deals with cash, which eliminates fees completely. And you could also do a deal like through Cash App or something, or a PayPal gift, which also like lessens fees by pretty much, it's just then the PayPal 3% fees, or the little fees that they take out whenever you're transferring to your bank. I know those are annoying, trust me. I hate those too. I do the instant transfer, trust me, because I don't like waiting. I know we all on that boat sometimes. Trust me, I get it. Also, back to Facebook Marketplace right here with sneaker reselling on Facebook Marketplace. There's plenty of group chats you can find. Like, I just looked up on Google sneaker reselling Facebook Marketplace, and I found a sneakers group chat right here. So you could join this. There's like 60,000 members on it. So if I logged into a Facebook account, obviously I don't have a Facebook account because I don't trust you, Zuck. But really kind of getting into that, you could just go here on Facebook and buy, sell, and trade there. So that's another place where it kind of works. Again, I just do it on Instagram, buy, sell, trade there, but you could also, again, if you became legit and trusted on Facebook, I would encourage you to continue asking for references there and making sure that you're doing deals with legit people. Or you could even go on Facebook and look at the groups there and join maybe a group chat that's more exclusive, that only allows in people that are verified as legit. So you could also do that. So there's plenty of groups like that on Facebook, plenty for the local area too. Like, I'm sure I could look up something, since I'm in Charleston right now, I'm sure I could look up Charleston sneaker group, and I'm sure plenty of things about that would pop up. So that's how I would really go and work down. And Facebook Marketplace, another amazing place you can buy, sell, trade sneakers, and kind of where you would also be able to sell investments for the most profit, since you could use cash deals and do in-person deals, and hey, no fees. perfect right there. Another place I wanted to discuss though, I've already discussed this one, eBay. As you all know with eBay, if you sell sneakers that are $100 and up, you pay no selling fees, which is awesome. So I want to say a huge shout out to eBay for looking out for the sneaker community right there on that one. But that's another thing right there with kind of getting the most profit from your investments. Straight up no fees right here, aside from, I'm pretty sure the ones like shipping and all that. But you obviously have to calculate the cost in with shipping and all that when you're just kind of selling stuff. But yeah, really just that's the only taxes that you have is with shipping and handling, really, which is pretty awesome. But no final value fee or anything on eBay if you have a shoe that is an investment that you list for over $100. So I think that's super dope. And eBay kind of allows you, again, they have the authentication process too, which isn't too bad from what I've heard actually on their website. They kind of, I think, legit checks the listings to make sure photos are legit, but also they kind of I think actually have a shoe authentication process on eBay, which actually is not too shabby. So I want to say shout out to them for that. But yeah, eBay's kind of doing their thing, trying to make it easier for sellers. And I mean, with the no fees, I had to put this in the video. So that's kind of another place I wanted to mention. And a couple more places I'll mention. One's a social media one, and I know most people probably will not take this one as advice. And I don't actually personally use this one, but if you have a Snapchat, then you can post on your Snapchat story, maybe be like, yo, I got these shoes for sale. If anybody's interested, hit me up. I mean, that's not anything that's weird in my opinion or nothing. I mean, it's just like, just like, hey, I got some shoes for sale. If anybody's interested. I mean, I've seen plenty of people, I follow people on Snapchat that just sell shoes on their story. I mean, there's plenty of stories that are like that and plenty of actual accounts that are like that. But yeah, you could just go on Snapchat and just like kind of post what shoes you got for sale. And again, if you get a local deal right there, you can negotiate easily there. But if you get a local deal, with cash or something, then boom, fees eliminated right there. So it's another way you can kind of get the most profit. And this one again would work kind of internationally too. You can use Snapchat internationally, eBay works internationally, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram. So I'm trying to throw out a lot of options in this video that will work kind of around the globe. You know what I mean? So shout out my international gang. I love you all that watch my videos. But kind of continuing in, a final option I want to discuss. This one sadly does kind of have high fees. I think the highest compared to everything in this video, really, but depending on what platform you would use if you're buying and selling. But this one in general, Collect, this is kind of one that's overseas. This is kind of like, I think what someone said, this is like the StockX overseas, kind of like for the European region. It kind of works best over in EU, and it's just kind of like another place where you can buy, sell, and trade shoes. And it's really great because you can pretty much get anything. There's like, pretty much shows you what's trending and everything. And I like it because it's really good. And it's just like a good platform for overseas users. Like I know a lot of overseas users hate using StockX and Go because like they're pretty expensive with shipping and all that. But these ones right here, since Collect is actually, I'm pretty sure, stationed in the EU specifically, fees and all that go down, and there's not a lot there for you all. So another place where you get the most profit out of you guys' investments. So that's all the places right there I want to discuss on how you guys can really resell your investments. I gave a full breakdown for Instagram really. So if you want to go follow me on either account, I'd appreciate it on the personal or reselling. But that's really all the locations where I would buy, sell, or trade my investments for the most of my benefits. So I'm ending the screen recording right there, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. A lot of info I just dropped on y'all, so hopefully you could take it in. Any questions you got down below, feel free to ask them. But let's roll the outro. Anyways, if you guys do want more content just like this video right here, feel free to go ahead and subscribe below and also drop a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it. I think I asked also for 242 likes on this video, so if we could hit that goal, I'd appreciate it. But it's not the end of the world if we don't really. I'm just gonna pretty much, I don't want to make this outro too long. I already know I shouted out my Instagrams and Discord at the start, so I'm not gonna do that again, but they are down below if you want to check them. But I already know that I've said everything I really want to say. I don't want to make this outro too long. That's kind of what I was trying to get to, because what I know is that you guys probably have to move on with your days, and I want to edit this video, so I'm gonna go do that. But that's all I gotta say. I'm T. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you all in the next video. Peace.